I'm gonna tell you some unrealistic bullshit to make you be like, oh, that's all I gotta do. I'm about to give you the game right now. I met a millionaire. I sat down with him and I just talked to him for like a couple hours. I was in Africa. Changed my mindset. And he was telling me, he said, see, what happens is when you come from poverty, desperation,
I love leading off with it.
Mindset.
It's funny to me.
So you want to hold on to something, right? That's the thought process of I'm saving my money, right? I'm gonna save my money. No, dude, I'm saving. Saving is a terrible thing to do, people. This is what saving looks like. This is life. This is liabilities. This is, vacations and bills and unexpected bills and a woman and here come a child and just get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's life. Investing looks like this. And investing, it should look like this. While this is on the right side is small, investing is this. Investing is growth. It's growth. Saving is not. That's what I learned. And the man told me, he said, when you take your money and put it in the bank, this fucked me up right here. He said, how you think the bank makes so much money? Most of us think it's because of the interest rate. Man, the interest rate, man. It can't be for the interest rate because motherfuckers like me, I didn't used to pay my shit. My shit was in collections. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how hood and ratchet y'all was or is, but me, I was one of them. Hey, man, y'all got to get that shit in blood, man. So I know y'all
video is just funny to me, like
because I wasn't paying it. So how the bank so rich? When you take your money and you set the money in the bank account, as soon as you set that money in the bank account and sign that paper, deposit slip, and it go to the thing, guess what? The bank started trading on your money instantly. Here go my $3,500 paycheck. Yes, sir, rebound. And then you're like, okay, thank you. Have a good day, girl. I'm going to leave it in there. I'm going to just save it. You saving it, it's collecting dust for you. Before you get out the bank, they trading your money. So your $3,500 is $15,000 before the day even ends. Maybe within an hour, they've turned your $3,500 into $15,000. But if you come back into that bank and say, let me see what I got in my bank account, it's going to be the $3,500 you put in there. So they're making a profit off of your money every fucking hour. And you ain't going to get none of that. You just saving.
Truck Abdullah, what's good, bro? You just saving, baby.
Most of my money don't even see the bank.
Saving, baby.
Y'all ain't finna trade my motherfucking money. I'ma trade my money. What the fuck I look like letting you get all the profit and I come in there and got the same thing sitting there looking at me like the same it was when I put it in there. You got me fucked up. Most of us don't know that. See, back in the day, you had to have $1 million. You had to be in Wall Street to be able to trade. So we didn't have this opportunity back in the day, people. And I ain't just talking about black people. I'm talking about people that don't have shit. I'm talking about people that are not in the 1 percentile. No matter what color you are, that's the real shit. Where do you fit at in this world, in the tax bracket? Okay? All the race shit, we think that's what it is by that bag, people. Now, in 2021, I don't have to have $1 million. I don't have to have my daddy who got me and signed me and brought me into Wall Street with my suit on to trade. And I don't have to do that. I can trade with $100. Like, this shit is wide the fuck open. My boy, back to him, who trades for me, said to me the other day, he said, bro, I don't get about you. He said, you're a very smart dude, man. But my question is, why do you allow me to trade for you? You didn't want the bank to do it for you. Because when he trades for me now, he get a cut of my money. Why would you want me to trade for you, right? Well, you know you my brother. I'm going to give you all the game. Why ain't you saying, Mike, teach me how to trade so I can trade and keep 100% of the profit? Why not, Mike? And I had to be honest with myself. It's the same reason most of us out here know that we can trade now. It ain't like back in the day, but we don't want to do it. It's because I was scared. I was afraid. Because when I see them motherfucking wiggly lines and shit, it look like wiggly lines to me. Wiggly lines,
always educating, bro.
And graphs and shit. I'm like, hold on.
Wiggly lines, all the wiggly lines.
Public school, Mike. That's a little too much for me. I don't know that. It seems, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I can learn that. And guess what came to my mind? This is gonna hit you in the heart right here. This is gonna fuck you up. When you went to that job that you're doing right now that you don't even like, you didn't know how to do it.
Nope.
All that shit looked foreign to you. But guess what they said to you? Don't worry.
We're going to teach you.
We're going to teach you how to do it.
We're going to teach you how to do it.
Yeah, we got a whole program for your ass that ain't never seen this before. Don't you worry about it, Michael. Yeah, we have orientation. Oh, we got this shit broken down. See, it's foreign right now, but in 90 days, oh, nigga, you going to be cold at this shit. We're going to teach you something you don't know how to do that's foreign to you to come in here and make this other motherfucker rich. Yeah, that's what we gonna do.
This guy's hilarious to me, dog.
So why am I not afraid to come learn that shit to make this big sloppy sandwich eating motherfucker that's on a yacht somewhere with beautiful women that would never give him no ass if he wasn't that rich?
Bossy, what's
because
good,
of me
bro?
and because of your ass. So we in here making his dreams come true. I'm gonna tell you some unrealistic bullshit to make you be like, oh, that's why that.
What's up, man? I'm deep, bro. Over this thing. Listen, man, we're finna get in here and talk about everything from Bitcoin to ball. Yeah, man, I love that video. I know some of y'all done seen it before, man. I love it, man. I'm gonna find another video for y'all to watch. Somebody else to tell y'all some of the same things I've been telling y'all about this number scrolling at the bottom, 786-459-499. Judge, what's going on, bro? And how we created a platform to help you get started with investing by just showing you what we do. Yesterday was a red day in the market. Last night I gave a free class on what to do when the market is down. Like, what do we do when the market is down? Like, how do we deal with it? How do we handle it when the market is down? And it's two things we do. For the video, I put the class, because you can go watch the class. It's on Facebook. You can go watch the class. I may put the link in the description below for the class before the live over. But basically it's talking about two things you can do, and there's more things you could do when the market is down, and your mindset and what should you have. The mindset you should have. 786-459-499. If you want to get involved with the stock market, bro. One second. Y'all see I got Tyler Huntley up there. Y'all know who Tyler Huntley is? Y'all know who Tyler Huntley is? Y'all know where Tyler Huntley come from? Backup quarterback, Baltimore Ravens. That's the dude that be on Country Wayne videos. I never saw him on Country Wayne videos. Maybe he is. You know what I'm saying? That's not where I found him at. Maybe it is. Yeah, Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley played for Hollandale. Weird situation, bro. I got an NFT I created, right? And I was hoping I can get it out there before it goes away. But Tyler Huntley had a really good game this weekend. But Tyler Huntley played at Hollandale. I was there the night Tyler Huntley. He played. I think he went against Lamar Jackson twice. He played him the first time they played him. Lamar Jackson them hit him with a buzzsaw. They didn't realize Lamar Jackson was who he was, and Lamar Jackson them beat him. But the second time he ended Lamar Jackson's high school career. And I was there. I mean, I don't know. I don't recall any other highlights of or media companies being there. I was there and created an NFT of it, basically of Lamar Jackson last game versus Tyler Huntley, and how weird it was that his backup quarterback in college, backup quarterback in the pros is now, and he's rooting for him like he saw him rooting for him this weekend. Backup quarterback in the pros, he once played against him in high school. I don't know how often that happens, bro. I want to think that that it like really like it never happens. To be honest with you. So I created an NFT of it. But it looked like Tyler Huntley, because I was thinking that, okay, you know how backup quarterbacks go. They get switched in and out, and eventually they're gone. So I was thinking that Tyler Huntley would eventually be out of there. But, I mean, he had a good game this weekend. I think he fumbled the ball once, but I saw him run in for a touchdown. He made a couple nice runs. So he may be there. He may be there to stay. Yeah, he may be there to stay. But I'm gonna put this. I'll put this up real fast. Let's see. Tyler Huntley, man. I covered Tyler Huntley when he was a 9th grader. Just learning. And this version of it is real short, but that's Lamar Jackson in high school. I mean, if you guys never saw Lamar Jackson in high school, man, it was a sight to see, bro. My friend once asked me, "Hey, you think it'd ever be another Michael Vick?" He asked me that when we was at work one day, and I was like, "Man, Michael Vick sitting on Louisville bench." This Hollandale team was loaded, though. This Hollandale team had about 5 or 6 D1 kids on it. Zach Moss, I think this was the Zach Moss team. That's Tyler Huntley right there. Couple of the Florida, Jalen Falk. They had the Florida wide receiver that scored on us. I think he scored on us. But he was like, "Yeah, you think there'll be another Mike Vick?" And I was like, "Man, Mike Vick sitting on Louisville bench right now." And he said, "Come on, man." He said, "Come on, man, Mike Vick." I said, "Bro, Louisville is about to unleash a quarterback on college football that we may have never seen before." And we laugh about that. That was my boy, Big Cyrus Williams. He came on the show before, played for you, and we laugh about that. But yeah, this is an NFT I created of this game. You know what I'm saying? And it was longer, but I just kept shortening it. And if y'all don't know what NFT is, man, we ain't gonna get into all that. Just Google the thing. Let me see if I can get I don't even know if. See if I can get a link for it. Yeah, but weird. He ended Lamar Jackson's high school career. The morning of the draft, this video right here with Lamar Jackson skipping out, I'm gonna go back. The morning of the draft, this is Lamar Jackson right here, number 7. The morning of the draft when Lamar Jackson was drafted, I put out this video, and I always do like a house from the crib to the NFL, yada yada yada. And Lamar Jackson DM'd me and was like, "Send me that video." And I was like, "Dog, shouldn't you be busy right now?" But it goes to show you that even though that you see them on this big stage, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes where their mind is right back at home or back to the essence of when things started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He was like, "Send me that video." So I sent it to him. He retweeted it. Now, Lamar Jackson was big coming out of high school, but they still had questions about him. So this was right before the draft when he dropped and they didn't take him, and he said he's going to make everybody pay I mean, he's a megastar now. I will show you guys the message, but I don't care that much for you to believe me. I don't really. I don't really care that much. But he wanted this part right here when he was coming out shooting guns, shooting guns at Hollandale sideline. Listen, man, this play right here, they were down like 14 zip or something, 7 zip or something like that. And he put that ball on that running back stomach and pulled it out, man. And he was on. Were they down? Wait a minute, they got the scoreboard right there. I thought they were losing. I thought they were losing when he did that. They scored. Oh Lord, they scored first, and then they must be got down like 21-7. Because I don't think they called that back. But he got on my camera so fast, though. Like he got on my camera so fast, I almost missed him, man. The man has a set of wheels unmatched. And in high school, he could flick the ball running left 60, 70 yards, like on a rope. That I don't know. I know the windows are different to throw in. He used to throw to this guy right here, that's number one, and the number one used to catch everything. You think Huntley, because Huntley didn't play, this is the NFT. Huntley didn't play. I think the other backup played first, and then Huntley came in. But he played damn good. Yeah, Utah. Zach Moss and Huntley played at Utah together. They both went to Utah. But yeah, bro, he played for Hollandale, man. He played against the Hollandale team that went to Orlando and got knocked out by the private school was running the ball on them, and they just couldn't stop them from running the ball on them. I can't remember who won state that year, but I know they got knocked out in Orlando by the black team school across down the street from Edgewater. And they just couldn't stop them. They ran like a wing tee, and Hollandale's weakness was they were very small up front. And it just was a shootout. But Hollandale, I mean, Tyler Huntley, if Tyler Huntley was healthy that game, like he had a bad ankle, his ankle was messed up. Because the game ended up being a high scoring game. Look at this lady back here in the yellow. So what's going on, bro? Used to teach Marvin. Shout out to Marvin, man. Marvin said he used to teach him in middle school. Marvin, how Cam? Y'all don't know who Marvin is, man. Marvin is Cam Kitchen's dad, man. How Cam played the other day, Marvin, at the scrimmage? Yeah, I got a couple questions for you, Big Marvin. The scrimmage looked like it was at Pace High School, down the street from where I grew up at, right down the street from my grandmother's house, bro. I mean, I walked to Pace numerous days to shoot to St. Thomas and Pace to shoot basketball. Do they tell the parents where those scrimmages are going to be? Like, do they? I can only imagine that they don't tell much of anybody because it's so low key. The way they pull that off is kind of amazing. So I could imagine that they don't tell much of anybody anything. He said he got beat first drive, missed assignment, but overall he said he played okay. He got beat in his first drive. Where he's at? He was the 2 deep or the 3 deep? I'm talking about Cam Kitchens. Wow. Marvin said nobody said anything about a scrimmage. Shit, I didn't know I was even. I can only imagine, though, the way they pull that off. They don't tell much of anybody anything. I'm looking at the scenery. I'm like, man, that's like Pace High School. But they always go to some school that has a huge recruit that they would love to have. I remember back in the day they were going to Southridge. I think when Pope and Wiggins and Tyreek Stevens was there. Was it? It was when Tyreek Stevens was there. I think it was. I think Pope and Wiggins were gone. 3 deep now. Still work with the tools sometime. Yeah, we got time. Got practice today, man. We'll be out there today. Got a couple things to shoot. Yeah, I'll check out the video. Sitting talking to the guy Gene. He talks about the Florida State linebacker. How is his nephew, bro? He was at the cookout with the Florida State linebacker, Graham, Omar Graham. That's the first time I met him, and he ended up committing to Florida State. But on the video, man, he talks about he basically talks about. Let me see. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna pull it up for y'all. I see they put a couple clips up of Thad Franklin. Look like he scored a touchdown or something, man. I hope Thad getting the thing turned around. I hope Thad pulling it together. Y'all want to see the greatest youth football hit ever? I'm gonna put it at the greatest youth football hit ever happened right in Miami Gardens. There you go, right there. Remember, I was telling you at the beginning, all the freshmen got to adjust to waiting their turn because so many players came back from last year. Seniors got 4th and 5th, and even 6th year. Right. Yeah, I think that's at a lot of programs that a lot of freshmen are going to have to wait their turn. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, let's see. See if I can find it where he talks about. You gotta bag them. There we go. he ain't coming back. That boy said he ain't going. So that's where all the On My Gram talk came from. I met this guy at the cookout. He had a ton of questions for me then, like he had a ton of questions for me this time. But he basically said his nephew On My Gram. You heard him. He said he coming back. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We kind of backpedal a little bit, but that's where all the On My Gram talk coming from. We got my boy X in the house, man. We're gonna pull X in here. X, what's going on, man?
What's up? What's up?
Chilling, bro. When you got back?
Sunday night.
You all right, man? You can talk. You can walk.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. How was it?
It was straight. I mean, besides, I guess we went on the wrong weekend.
New Orleans. Yeah. When I went, it wasn't a lot going on either.
No, it was a lot going on. It was they have this thing called the red dress run or something like that. And it was strange seeing a whole bunch of men with red dresses.
Wait a minute. What up? What?
Yeah, man. It was. Wow.
What happened, dog? Yeah, it was men in red dresses.
Man, it was men in dresses, red dresses.
Oh.
So, and the crazy thing on, like when we hit the club that night, I had a red shirt on, so I was like, dang, I have to go buy a shirt, man. I don't want to be out here like this.
Oh no.
But nah, it was good. You know, New Orleans is always fun, man. It's always fun. But it just, like I say, just that weekend, particular weekend, we didn't know that it was gonna be that.
Then was it gay men? Not gay men, right? Regular
man, it was some straight dudes. It was a lot of gay. It was a lot of gay.
Right. Because I'm looking at it. It look like it may be some straight dudes. Like it. I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? It was straight dudes, but it was it's both. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know who gay or not. So, but it was great. Like, man.
White people stuff, man. Right, and as soon as I say white people stuff, there you go. They go.
It was a lot of brothers in some dresses. Some brothers in some dresses.
Oh man,
I seen one. He had on a dress, man. He had on the heels and all. I was like, man, you going a little too hard. But they say they do that. They say they do that. They get in the dresses and they do like a little walk for I guess whatever type of.
Cause or something?
Yeah. It's like they do it every year. They say so. I'm like, oh, okay. Well.
I know somebody in the comment section know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got the same look as Buddy in the picture. I got the same. What you mean? You got this redhead cane? You got the same look as Buddy in the picture. Redhead cane is a woman.
Raymond was good, man. I mean, look, but it was all fun, man. The only the worst part was. They ain't had no Hennessy, man. We kept trying to find Hennessy all over.
So Hennessy missing everywhere?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
I know I was trying to buy his bottle of Hennessy, man, and they didn't have any.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go to like the Total Wines or like the places like that. But over there, man, they ain't have none. Like the only place that had some was the club, and they said we got to go to the hood. Like, and the hood was probably like 30 minutes away from where we was at. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna be trying to catch no Uber to the hood.
Right. So listen, we're gonna get the red dress people off the thing. somebody said I sat down with a guy Gene the other day at practice the other day. On my gram. We only got space for what? One more linebacker, right?
I mean, we'll take 3.
Did you see what he just said? When he said, "Oh my gram is," were you watching that just then?
Nah. Oh, yeah. You talk about he saying
on my gram. Yeah, he talking about it ain't over yet. Yeah. So we would take 3. How many we got now?
We only got the one linebacker, the dude from Texas.
Okay, so it is space for him. Somebody was saying that only way we'll take him if we don't get Wesley.
I mean, I think that's already sold up right there with Wesley. So Wesley,
you think Wesley sold up?
Yeah, that's already sold up. So.
Going out there on the limb now. You 7. You telling me you 7 6.
I mean, I've been saying Wesley was gonna be a king, man.
Don't be tiptoeing, and then when he come, you be like, "I told you, boy, I'm 8."
I ain't tiptoeing. Wesley's gonna be a king. He's a king.
What?
Wesley's gonna be a king. Wesley's gonna be a king.
Yeah.
Shout out to them boys. You know they got to travel to Cali this weekend. This week they go out there to play their team up there.
Andrew Martin said them boys in Cali talking crazy. I know, man. They sent me their uniforms. Like they sent me a picture of all their uniforms. That they got. Man, they got about 8-9 different uniforms. Bro.
Who that was Central?
No.
What's the name? Cali.
Yeah. They from Nevada. They from Vegas, ain't they?
No, that's not the one they play first. I think
they're going to play.
They're going to play the team in Cali, and then the one from Vegas come down here. They play them in Fort Myers, I think. Okay,
so Vegas. So what's the name coming here?
Yeah,
Gorman coming here. Okay, yeah, so they're going to play. Well, Central don't be playing with they
with their schedule.
Yeah, they're going to play John Bosco, right? They don't be jacking around, boy. They like line it up. Yeah.
Then you got probably the biggest game of the year in high school with IMG and Heritage.
I don't know if it's the biggest of the year. It's a
big
game.
They got. I mean, if you're going off the ranking, IMG probably like the number 1 team in the nation. And then
ranked on what? Let's see.
I think it was it Max Prep or something.
I saw the crib had American Heritage by 2.
Well, that's just the state because IMG don't play for a state championship, so they don't people don't really rank them in the state of Florida.
No, he had them. No, he had them beating IMG by 2.
Oh yeah. He said Heritage was 2.5 favorite.
So Max Prep's got IMG number 2, and they got American Heritage number 8. They got John Bosco number 3. Central not even in there. They got Mater Day still number one team in the nation.
Oh, Mater Day number 1. Oh, okay. Well,
they got Westlake.
Westlake. That's a team from Texas, right?
Yeah. Okay. So they got American Heritage number 8, Bishop Gorman number 12, Miami Central number 15. But all that stuff is subjective, man. All that they don't like they throwing darts against the wall. They just guessing. It's all subjective. I've seen enough of that.
Mostly the rankings like that be about who the kids are, how they ranking is in recruiting sites. Because we've seen some of them teams have a lot of talent and be sorry still. So, and then you have like a team. Like say for instance, like Central or the West, they won't have they have so much talent, but they rankings don't be high in the recruiting site, but they still be good. So it could go either way.
Somebody said they say Mater Day beat John Bosco in the spring, in the past spring. I mean, I don't know if that mean anything, but
spring. You lose players, and then you just trying to probably play a bunch of freshmen and stuff like that. So that don't really.
There you go, dog.
Quentin Williams, number 90. He's out there. We haven't seen too much of him, but he's out there. Probably not gonna see a lot from him this year. Maybe the defensive line. I keep telling y'all, man, we so deep this year. Y'all be asking me about players who might not get on the field right now, man. We deep, like deep.
Right. Previous rankings.
He's there though.
He may now need one more year. I'm trying to read some of these comments. We need
somebody say Cali had a spring season because of COVID. Oh, that's right. Remember last year they didn't have a season.
Oh, they did? Cali had a spring season?
Yeah. Remember the kid from Vegas, from the Vegas kid, when we interviewed him, he was like, yeah, they ain't had no season last year because of COVID.
Right.
Yeah, but we could take 3 linebackers, because we could lose linebackers, and it's going to obviously be a transfer here and there. So,
right.
Miami wasn't really recruiting Omar like that. They started off recruiting him, and I guess like after the spring game, then they kind of like backed off a little bit.
I mean, why wouldn't we be recruiting linebackers, though? What's going on? I think any linebacker close.
I think what they're trying to do, they're trying to get a traditional linebacker, but playing in different styles of offenses, you can't really get the traditional style linebacker anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like a Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, you can't get that anymore because he might have to come off the field on passing downs.
Right.
So that's why they're saying we need athletic players who can run, which is why you'll get Sam Brooks playing linebacker, which is why you get Keontae Smith switching from striker to linebacker, stuff like that. So Omar Graham, he didn't really look too good, fluid when he was in the spring game playing in passing downs. So I think that's why they kind of backed off a little bit.
Off Omar Graham?
Yeah.
I once said, watching 7-on-7 in high school, how football is being played, that the linebacker position may one day go away. Me and Hayes talked about it. May not go away, but the linebackers may start looking different. Like they may start looking like Jalen Harrell.
I mean, yeah, they looking a lot different because somebody said something. They like, man, we went from a 4-3 to a 4-2. So now it's going to be a 4, no linebacker, like 7 defensive backs on the field. I was like, yeah, it might can happen.
Right.
Especially if you got somebody like James Williams, Chase Smith, stuff like that. Keontae Smith, who's moved to linebacker, but he still could play in the secondary. Yeah, that's basically saying the linebacker position go right there. So just imagine. Oh, we're going to put these guys on it, but they could cover, but then they could come up and hit too.
Right.
So you can have something like that. But now what happens when you play a team like Wisconsin and they got the big heavy boys?
Right, and they decide to run the ball straight forward. What happens then? Is it just your D-line has to – they just got to find a way to make plays?
Yeah, 20 yards down the field.
What'd you say, 20 yards down the field?
Yeah.
That ain't good.
Definitely not good, but yeah, we could take 3 linebackers. We got the one from the kid from Texas, the Maylock, and Wesley will be the second. They still recruiting Devon Jackson, the other kid from Nebraska or something like that, I think. Yeah, he's fast. He probably the fastest one out of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you think so? Did you see what Lashley said about the wide receivers yesterday?
Yeah. He was he praised Rambo. He talked highly about the freshman receivers and the younger guys a lot more than he said about the other guys.
Well, hold up now. He didn't really praise Rambo.
Wait, no, not saying
he needed consistency. He said he needed to be more consistent. Then he said he need Keyshawn to be more consistent. You saw that? You didn't see that?
Yeah, you know, I was watching. I was not. I didn't mean to say praise him, but he was saying like, yeah, he had a pretty good scrimmage. But yeah, basically need to be consistent. Like he'll go out there and do something, and then you'll be like, well, why you ain't follow up back? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So
I heard he had 3 drops. I don't know how true that is.
I mean, yeah, they ain't really give us no send us no stat sheet or nothing, right?
Nah, they didn't really put out no stats. Just Manny talking.
I know between the three freshman receivers, they somebody put up something. I think it was Manny Navarro, or I don't know. Somebody put up something where they had like 14 or 16 catches for like 200 something yards all together, and I was like, dang, that was good. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people were saying he was responding. He was responding to when Rambo said the offense wasn't as good.
Oh.
I don't know how true that is, but yeah, he was pretty upfront and blatant yesterday about the wide receivers and him wanting to see the freshmen, because it looked like the freshmen did their thing, dog.
Yeah, they I tweeted it the other day. I say, man, them guys ain't come just to sit on the bench and wait. They like, nah, man, we trying to get on this field right now.
But we said that from day one, though.
Yeah, we've been saying that. I said, this 20 the class that they got 21, man, it's filled with so many. The players don't want to just sit. You know what I'm saying? The players really want to play. They trying to change the whole culture of the program around, and they like, we ain't come here to play. Like, all right, you keep dropping passes if you want to.
What'd you say?
Yeah, keep dropping passes if you want to. When we get in here, we ain't dropping them. We gonna catch them, and you gonna be watching us. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But I knew what we was getting, and I think Restrepo in there too. But Restrepo is one of them guys that give him an opportunity, man, to make a play, and he'll get out there and make plays for you. And I know it don't look like it all the time, but he will. And they say George had a huge game, right?
Yeah, George had a huge game. Everybody keep going, you know, like a lot of the fans, they love Restrepo. But one thing I would say, man, is Rashad Smith right there. Like, yeah, screaming Restrepo, but Smith is right there. Like, don't think he just gonna give him field because he been there.
I don't know. Are they the same? Are they the same position, right? But are they the same?
Rashad is electrifying. When he get the ball in his hand, he's a lot faster. But Restrepo knows the game. Yeah, he knows. Right. He knows how to get open. He knows how to.
He knows. Right.
He'll be like the Braxton Berrios type for us, stuff like that.
Yeah, he knows. He understands the game. That's what his coach was telling us from Deerfield. He was saying that if we had if we could measure his IQ on the football field, it'll be off the charts.
Yeah, so I mean, they been recruiting good. They getting the right players on the field and stuff like that, changing the dynamics of the program. They not just saying we going to UM because we going to UM. They saying, well, we going here to make a change, make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So that 21 class, the 20 class, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What about it?
The 20 and 21 class, man, that class loaded with James Williams and Leonard Taylor. Like, these are players who they going them program changes. You know what I'm saying? They change programs and stuff like that with Melo, Jacoby, Rashad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got Jay Garcia. Even everywhere you go in Miami, they talk about Jake Garcia. You're like, man, Jake Garcia done embraced in Miami already. So
you said everywhere you go, they talk about him.
Yeah, they love Jake Garcia, man. Like, Jake, when King leaves, Jake face is gonna probably be on somebody's building soon someday because they love that kid.
He made plays in the scrimmage the other day too, huh?
Yeah.
think between him and Tyler Van Dyke, I don't know how that's gonna end.
Yeah, I mean, everybody keep asking me like, man, you think Tyler gonna stay, man? If Jake win the starting job next year, I'm like, man, I don't know. He doesn't look like he's. I mean, but that it happens. You know what I'm saying? I can't say he will stay or he won't. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And everybody just automatically giving the job to Jake. Like that's not how it works.
You think Tyler got a fighting chance?
Yeah, he does. I mean, Tyler looks good out there.
Right.
I've said it, like his arm probably is the best. He has the best arm strength out there, but just having arm strength not going to win you the job. You got to really have that kind of charisma, man. Certain quarterbacks have. I think Jake just got that charisma in his. He just has that.
Charisma, leadership, whatever you want to call it. People follow him. Seems like him and Romello are tied at the hip or something.
And the one thing I would say is even after practices, like him, Jake Garcia, Tyler Van Dyke, Romello, them, they be out practicing, and they after practice over, they still be in there working, throwing the ball, or catching passes and stuff like that.
Right.
Them type of stuff that make you great. You know what I'm saying? They give you that extra boost in the end. That players need. So I think it's a good situation to have. When you got Tyler and Jake, two quarterbacks who you can trust.
That's exactly how your boy came here from Buffalo and took everybody's position, ain't it?
Yeah, you see, KJ came in and outworked everybody. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. Somebody said, isn't Brashard Smith?
He was not a running back.
Was Brashard Smith a running back in high school?
No, he just played every position. I mean, he played everything in high school, but he wasn't a running back.
There he is, right there at running back. There he is against Green Cherry, against Tiger them. They used to go at it every year. Get Brashard on the run. It's crazy how kids have to have the talent be in them, even when they 7 and 6 and 8. He was a man for Richmond, but they could never really beat Gwen Cherry. He was a running back at first, switched to wide receiver. I always thought he had the stature of a running back, but when you see him on the college field next to everybody else, you realize how small he is. You know what I'm saying? He has these broad shoulders, but I think somehow he figured he'll get money at slot. They didn't. His huddle was awesome. I've seen him play numerous times in high school, and he didn't get utilized well, and that's not his fault. I saw a couple kids that were like that. Some of them in the NFL, and they didn't get utilized well in high school. But his huddle was off the chain.
Yeah, he's real good, man. He was on that loaded Palmetto team, man, and he wasn't even the fastest one on the team, which was crazy.
Yeah. I wanted really bad, dog, was Jason Marshall.
Yeah, man. He's probably going to end up starting pretty soon up there.
Yeah, I wanted Jason Marshall really bad.
Yeah, it's just crazy because I remember I said something like in South Florida, in Dade County alone, we had 4 5-stars in Dade County alone.
Right.
Yeah, Jason Marshall, Leonard Taylor, James Williams, and Terrence Lewis. I'm like, that's crazy, and that's all in one area. But
I'm gonna get the number of this team. On this Brashard team, I think he had Jason Marshall, Corey Collier. I think they were all on the same team. The blue and white team.
Yeah, they all played together from
right
down to high school.
There's a couple of them. Leonard Taylor eventually played with them, I think, once or twice when they were.
Yeah. The only one that didn't play with them was Collins. Savion was playing with another team.
Gwen Cherry had Tiger, Malik Rutherford, Speedy, Punchy. And yeah, they used to go at it every year.
Tim Burns. Somebody said I wanted Tim Burns. Man, I don't even know what's up with the situation with Tim Burns. I don't even did he even make
Where is
it?
Where is he? He's supposed to win. Where was he supposed to go?
UAB.
Let's see. He got to be on the roster by now, right?
Man, I don't even know. I remember he got himself in a little trouble. That's all. That's the last I heard.
Man, the last thing we need is Tim Burns to stay home, dog.
Yeah, definitely need to get him up out of here.
Let me see. Roster. Come on. If there's a God, Tim Burns will be on this roster. God, if I ever needed you to put Tim Burns on this roster. Let's go. Cornerbacks. You wanted Tim Burns, and you think Tim Burns would have fit? Now you see what we got. I think T-Rob like bigger cornerbacks.
Yeah, he like big cornerbacks. I mean, I would say that's why we probably didn't take him, because he wasn't big.
That's crazy. No Timothy Burns, but guess who is on their roster?
Who that?
Antoine Massey, the other Northwestern cornerback.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know he was going there.
Savion is at FIU. I think FIU. Yeah, with Butch Davis. Savion is with FIU.
Yeah, so they got Antoine Massey. He played with Tim Burns. Darn, Tim. I don't know. I don't know where Tim at. Stuff like that hunt you for the rest of your life, dog.
Yeah, man. Tim, I love his passion for the game, man. When they was playing against Heritage, man, you just see like he was like all in for the game, man. And when they lost, it looked like it hurted him real bad.
Right. Savion. So Savion is at FIU?
Yeah, Savion is at FIU. I don't know if they wanted, like, if you don't want him to play defensive line or offensive line. That was the question with him, like what side of the ball he was gonna play.
Remember when we asked Leonard Taylor who's the strongest one on the team, who he said?
He said Savion.
He said it, no doubt either. He was like, shoot, no, it ain't me. This big behemoth right here. Look at that boy. 6'4", 290. What position?
D-line.
They got him at D-line?
Yeah.
Darn, I ain't found the position yet. High school, weight, hometown. I don't see what position he played. I just think Travis G, they got Jeter too. I just think if teams like FIU and FAU should be successful, dog, just off the kids that they can get. Just because where they're located.
Yeah, I mean, but
yeah, they got them at D-line.
They not getting they not getting like. They're getting some players, but they're not getting, like, you know what I'm saying, the ones who should go there. A lot of them kids just going out of state and stuff like that, but then they end up transferring. You see FAU getting a lot. They got a lot of transfers, so that's what I think FIU needs to do.
They got a roster full of South Florida kids. Eddie Gomez, Travis Jeter. Travis Jeter, I think Jeter could have played. Jeter
should have went to like a Power 5 conference.
And that's what I'm saying. Lexington Joseph. So they running backs. They three running backs. John Owens, Miami Central. Lexington Joseph, Miami Central. Ran all over Kansas City that night. and Travis Jeter. That's their 3 running backs.
Pretty good running backs.
Oh yeah. Quarterback Isaiah Velez. So that's the white kid that played for Central. I mean, for Miami Northwestern that year.
That's his name, Isaiah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's him. That was him.
And they got another one from Texas and another quarterback from Sanford, Florida, Kalen Wiggins. So yeah, man, today, man, we got practice again today.
So we're done with these 6 o'clock practices, boy. They
they done switched it. It ain't in the morning no more.
Yeah, it used to be in the morning.
Did they say what that's about?
I'm guessing it's maybe from now until school start back or something. I don't know. But
Why did they stop recruiting Collins? This is how I'm gonna explain it. When we met Collins, when we sat down with Collins, Jason Marshall, Corey Collier, we sat down with all of them. What I got out of it was that Collins' mom didn't allow him to play football. So he wasn't like the other kids. He wasn't like Jason Marshall. Them. He didn't have that football since he was 7 being yelled at, that toughness. You know what I'm saying? That toughness that's instilled in the kid that's been playing football for 5 years. He was different. He didn't have that motor either. He seemed as if they had to push him. They had to push him.
Yeah.
But naturally, his natural attributes, his size, his strength was off the charts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Remember. Leonard was telling us, like, yeah, man. But Collins, you know, he was maybe. I don't want to say lazy, but he didn't have the work ethic that the others had.
Yeah. I think sometimes people see lazy as sometimes it's not knowing what it takes to be successful. Like if you've never been pushed before, like you don't know it takes 5 extra reps to be better than the next man because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Yeah. And I remember, you know, like even with when they played Central, when they came to play the West, he kept going in and out the game a lot, you know, and then we're like, well, that's, you know what I'm saying, this is the West, man. You're supposed to be in the game, like all game.
But it seemed like it was them pulling him. Like it was them pulling him to give him a rest. Maybe he was out of shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if maybe he was out of shape or just I don't know. But then I know he did. They did say he cramped up a little bit, but you know, we just see like you seen like the difference when Taylor just was instantly noticeable.
Right.
First play, man, he's in the backfield already.
You see, Cam did say that. Remember, Cam said, "This is how our defense work. We put Tim on the best wide receiver."
Yeah, put Tim on the best wide receiver, and then I'm
He damn so did. Quick story, man. Swain was at practice the other day. Swain is a linebacker coach for Northwestern. Coaches get to come to practice and do what they want to do. He took pictures with Romello. He took pictures with all his kids from Northwestern and everything. He said he saw Leonard Taylor, and he basically told Leonard Taylor, hey, boy, shout out. I mean, that was a good game you had. That was a good game you had against us. You know what I'm saying, against Northwestern. And he said, Romello said, man, don't be telling him that. He already got a big head. He said, don't be giving him no props. He said, Leonard Taylor said, man, exactly what your coach said, man. He said exactly what it is, what your coach said. And Leonard Taylor was killing the West that night, dude.
Yeah, he was wrecking havoc that whole game, man.
You see him on the field early, bro?
Yeah.
Effective? You think he could be effective early?
Yeah.
Yeah? Against grown men with kids?
I mean, I wouldn't say against Bama. That's a different type of grown man out there, but I could see him getting on the field earlier playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, our second game is against Appalachian State, so I definitely see him on the field that game. Like,
so no young kids on the field versus Bama.
I mean, nah. we gotta go with the boys we know who gonna do something, man. That's Bama, man. We can't make no mistakes.
Right. Mistakes is. I'm gonna get my take on that a little later. I think there's one we can get out there. I think what can be utilized with the young kids is that they haven't been through the rigmarole. So some of them all they know is to win. They don't know how to lose. They didn't get ran over by North Carolina. They didn't lose to FIU. They don't have that in their system.
Yeah. So that's why I said, like, you know, the 21 kids, they not coming here to lose. They came here to win. Because like you say, all they know is winning. No Romello, state championships for three to 2 times, something like that.
Right.
James Williams state championship, you know what I'm saying? Leonard Taylor, you know, they been winning. Rashad Smith, Jake Garcia leaves California, goes to Georgia and wins the state championship.
Right.
Khalil, state champ, you know, stuff like that. So a lot of them are they used to winning. So
right.
Yeah, Bama is young, man, but they still Bama. Like that's a different,
different
program.
That's how you explain that, but they still Bama. We did a whole show. On Is Bama Really Young? We did a whole show on it. On-field experience, yeah. Let me see. It was a graphic we had in this show somewhere that basically showed Let's see. I don't know if they're young. You got to think the people that they have that's behind the people are probably red shirt 5-star sophomores, red shirt 5-star juniors. You know what I'm saying? So on field play experience, yeah. Some of our experience, we're not even starting. Like
I seen they were like we got 9 returning starters on defense and 10 returning starters on offense. I was like, huh? I was like, ooh, like that's
who the 10?
I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
No, that's just what they said. They saying they just returned, right?
Yeah,
didn't leave. I didn't even hear mention of Pope and Wiggins in the scrimmage. Did you? That possible. Remember the time they didn't mention Rambo? You kind of find out he was out there balling.
Yeah. That was what I was saying. When they put the first stats up, they put was not but the freshmen, and I was like, well, hold on, did anybody else play?
Right.
Then the next day they put, okay, yeah, Rambo had like 60 yards or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, they just was. I guess they were just going off of let's put this out first or something like that.
You say Bama returning 8 or 9 starters on defense.
Oh yeah, no, Bama defense. Bama they turning it. They defense is the is the most experienced. The offense is the one that's inexperienced, but it's Bama. You know what I'm saying? They practicing against Bama. That's all the experience you need, really.
What you say? They practicing against Bama?
Yeah, that's all the experience you need, really.
Let's look at this. Let's see something. Last year was they played Duke first, right? Man, I remember that Duke game being close, man, but that game didn't end close.
Nah.
It was close in the beginning. So last year, Alabama. I don't know if y'all can see that. Against Duke, they gave up 3 points. Against South Carolina, they gave up 23. Against Mississippi, they gave up 31. Tennessee, they gave up 13. LSU, they gave up 46. That had to be the year before, right?
They gave up 46 last year?
It had to be against Joe Burrow. Right? Last year, they played for who did they play first? How did they got this schedule? Formulated? So 2 years ago, they played Florida State first, right?
Nah, that was 2017, I think.
Last year, they played New Mexico State first. This is horrible.
Hold on, let me get my.
This is horrible the way they put this. Let me see. Let's see. Let me put this right here. So last year they played Missouri first, I think. Last year they played Missouri first, I think. 2020. Well, yeah, last year was the messed up year, though, right? The jacked up year. They played Missouri, Texas A&M. So Ole Miss put 48 on them, but they put up 63. Texas A&M put 24 on them. Missouri put 19 on them. They beat Missouri 38-19. You'll be happy with a 38-19 loss, X?
Nope.
Georgia.
They gave up 48 to Mississippi to Ole Miss.
But damn, they scored 63 though, dog. What the hell?
They gave up 46 to Florida.
And scored 52. So the defense got kind of better in the second half of the season. They gave up 17 to Tennessee. Mississippi State didn't score. Kentucky 3 points. Auburn 13 points. LSU 17 points. Arkansas 3 points. Florida put up 46.
They gave up 14 to Notre Dame. I mean, like I say, the game that stuck out with me against them was the Ole Miss game, because they ain't have no answer for Ole Miss. I mean, they did at the end.
What did Ole? Listen, man, if we gonna give up 48, how you allow us to score 63? It's like the higher you go, just the higher they go. Like whatever.
And normally in the past that would be a horrible game for Nick Saban, but now he's like, hey, well, my offense, we gonna score this, and we don't care no more. Nick Saban is a defensive guy, so he normally don't give up that much, but he has such a good offense. He's like, man, we gonna score.
Greatness say they don't have the same weapons as last year. I don't think they have the same proven weapons. They don't. They're not proven yet. They have the names. They're not proven yet. I'm guessing the kid that they transfer is coming to start, the wide receiver.
The wide receiver from Ohio State, yeah.
I'm guessing, yeah. And then Greatness said, I think we win by 3. It's early in the morning. Greatness found some Hennessy. Ask Greatness where the Hennessy is. Right? Where you got the Hennessy from, Greatness? Huh? Put it in the comment section, bro. We need to go on some Hennessy too.
I know now. I just think, man, Bama. I don't know. It's the first game of the year, man. I don't think they're gonna pass the ball a lot. I think they're gonna run.
I think they're gonna put it in the hand of their defense. Those 9 returning starters. I think so.
Yeah, they're gonna run the ball. They know that was our weakness last year, stopping the run. So,
listen, bro. How do we what do we got to tell the kids? We got to give them some gummy berry juice before the game. How do we sell out against the run and force them to pass?
how do we sell out against the run and force them to pass?
We're gonna have to.
But is that a good thing though?
Huh?
But is loading the box going to be good?
Well, it's the one unproven thing we could force them to do. I don't think anything good you make them do, but it's the one unproven thing. Now it's like Bryce Young. Okay, they say you great. Show us. But if you allow them to do what they feel that they can do, that they saw North Carolina do, you know what I'm saying? With our two defensive ends in the draft, if we allow them to do that, yeah, Jamar say loading the box is not a good idea. So how do we stop them from running the ball, bro? At least if they run the ball the whole game, at least it'll be a low scoring game.
They gotta hit the gaps, man. The D line gotta hold the blocks so the linebackers can make a play. I mean,
who are them people? Who the people that's gonna make the play? What the linebacker names is? What are their names?
Keontra Smith, Corey Flagg, Steve.
I believe in Keontra Smith. I was on the phone with Damien the other day, man. He really thinks Keontra Smith should be in the middle of the action. You think that's where he's going to excel at?
They say the scrimmage. He had a pretty good scrimmage.
I think that's what he is, man. He's a junkyard dog. Like he's that.
Hold on.
Jamar said you can't stop them. I'm just being real. On to game 2. Oh man, what'd you say, Jamar? Who's their top running backs? Are they good as NC running backs? On paper, they probably better than NC running backs. Let's see. Well, let's find out. I think they still got Trey Saunders. I don't even think he touched the field yet. Let's do grid. Cards. List. They're asking who's sort by position. Who's Alabama running backs? Are they? Somebody said who's Alabama running backs? Are they better than North Carolina running backs?
I would say maybe.
Okay, so they're running backs. They have Trey Saunders.
We all know about him in high school.
Jason McCullen, Brian Robinson. I wish they had their year up here. Yeah, we know about Trey Saunders. Rodell Williams, Cameron Wheaton. Who's going to be the starter? Jonathan Bennett, Austin Owens.
I think it's Rodell Williams is going to be the starter.
You think it's Rodell Williams?
Oh, no. That's not him. No. Robinson. It's Robinson who's going to be the starter, I think.
6'1", 225-pound Brian Robinson. Trey Saunders, 6 foot. Trey Saunders, 6 foot, 214 pounds. These don't seem like the big backs they've had in the past, huh?
Yeah, no, not like how. What was it last year? His name was Harris or something like that.
Hercules, Najee Harris.
Yeah.
They got a 6'1". They don't have that big back. Brian Robinson is 6'1", 225. Trey Sanders is 6 foot 214. They don't have a big back like they had in the past. Brian Robinson is a redshirt senior, bro. Trey Sanders is a redshirt sophomore. And that's crazy. Jason McCullough is a sophomore. The other running back is a sophomore. And the other one is a freshman, Kamar Wheaton. A redshirt senior, dog.
We can't tell you who started. I don't know. They didn't put out no star, no depth chart, or nothing like that yet. So
it's probably out there. I bet you I could find one.
No. We talk about because they talk about. Please tell me Brandon Jennings isn't starting.
Oh, but he runs with the ones every time, don't he?
Yeah.
Him and
Steve.
And they look quick. They look quick. They look fast.
Don't say that. They look quick, fast. Don't say that.
Steve to me does look quick to the ball.
Yeah, but Steve, Steve has the IQ to play linebacker. I don't know. He's been hurt, so I don't know if that ability slowed it down a little bit. But he has what it takes to play linebacker. Brandon Jennings still, I don't know. He's a thumper. He wants to hit, but it's like, okay, you hitting the wrong people at certain times, though.
Darn, I'm looking at a Alabama, right? Alabama depth chart, right? They got starting wide receiver will be Michi, Williams, and Slade Bolden.
Michi is the one that everybody keep talking about.
Right. 2 deep. Trayshawn Holden, Javon Baker, Christian Leary in the 2 deep. 3 deep. Ja'Cory Brooks, IG Hall, JoJo Earl. Damn, they got my boy Tyu Jones-Bell in the 4 deep. Darn. And they got Trey Sanders as the 4th running back. They got Robinson and McCullough as the top 2 running backs. Oh no, I like Steve, but Jennings has to move to defensive end. You want Jennings at defensive end, doggy? Huh? That's who the ones have been. Every time they come out there, that's who the ones have been. The ones have been Steve. The ones have been Steve. The ones have been Jennings. But all right, listen, everybody, X, about to get up out of here, dog. Appreciate you, big homie. See you today, man. About 5. You coming through today, right?
Yeah, I'll be there at 5.
All right, see you today at 5 at the practice, man. Go and handle your business before you get up out of here. Appreciate you, all right?
All
right. Everybody else. Let me read some of these questions. Listen, we want to get involved with the stock market, man. You want to get some plays, know what's next. The number right there scrolling at the bottom, 786-405-9499. We're going to have a sale for the next week. Just text us. 786-405-9499. Text us. We can get you on the platform. You could. Somebody asked me the other day. They was like, straight up, you the football guy. You know the people not going to listen to you about investing. And I was like, that's not really why I kind of do it. I mean, I just feel that I've seen something that a lot of people haven't seen with money. And I feel it's my duty to tell people who I care about or tell people who who support what I do, what I know. It's up to you to take it or leave it. I mean, it's up to you to take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to make the decisions that I made. I had to see a few things. I saw a dude make $400,000 in 1 month, and I took a leap of faith. But yeah, I understand that most people are just walking zombies and doing what they do every day. But I just feel it's my duty to tell y'all what I know, to try to help. Is up to you if you want to take it. So 786-405-9499. I'm gonna look at some of these questions and comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Eric Kennedy say, bottom line, we in trouble. Kyle Brent said, we gotta judge Bama the same way we judge UM. If Cam go down, does that mean the running back spot is weak? Nah, Bama gonna have talent. You never heard of just like, yeah. I mean, but yeah, Kyle. I mean, that's a perfect statement. Sometimes it's hard to look at yourself. We just point out their imperfections, but I mean, you got to start with yourself, right? You got to start with yourself. I've been saying that. I'm gonna talk about today on the Caneville show today. I'm gonna talk about our chance to beat Bama and what I think our chance is and how would it look? How could it do it? Because I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I mean, we've seen everybody fall. We've seen Roy Jones fall. We've seen Muhammad Ali fall. We've seen Mike Tyson fall. It happens, but it takes a certain type of athlete. It takes a certain type of motivation for you to stand up to something like that. You say I've been persistent. You see, Tim. Listen, Tim in the private group. Tim in the group me. Tim been hearing me talk about investing for a long time. It takes people to hear you say something 7, 8, 9. Every time I get a phone call, right? Everybody who send me a text and say they want to start it, they be like, "Man, I've been listening to you for 7 months, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and." That's just how things are, man. I just feel it's my duty to tell you guys, hey man, listen, one day I made $30,000. I saw it. One day I saw $50,000. I saw it. And once you see it, you realize, I could never do that, trading hours for dollars. And then your life has changed, the way you see things, the way you see money. I just feel it's my job to tell y'all. I have a platform. I talk to y'all about football, about my experiences. I show you Brashad Smith when he was 8. And I talked to you about finances, cryptocurrency, all of that stuff. And we created something to where you can go see what we do, and all you gotta do is copy it. Yeah, Tim, you needed money. You've been needing to make money start working for you, Tim. Text me, man, if you want to get going. The number 786-405-9499. I'm gonna read a couple more of these comments. Streeter, you reached the ones that want to be educated. Ross, I already know you locked in, big dog. We're going to make it happen. Steve was coming off of a major injury last year. I think he'll have a solid season. Steve looks quick to me out there, bro. He does. Steve looks quick. He looks aggressive. He looks like he's ready to play some football, man. It's been a long road for him. It's been a long road for him. I appreciate you, big homie. It's been a long road for him, but Jennings, we're hearing that Jennings may not be there for the first game anyway. I mean, that's the rumors we're hearing. He may be suspended. Quote me if I'm wrong. I don't know who would be after Jennings. Sam Brooks has been out there. We haven't seen him in action yet, like only in a couple drills. I hope my boy Sam. I hope Sam done got it on. I hope Sam has got it going. Max Miller said, people are listening, so don't stop. Some people just aren't ready for change. Some need to get enough money where they feel comfortable enough to take a loss. I know, man. It's you know what's crazy about that? That when I first started, I mean, I lose money. I have lost money. And I look at the money, I look at it like sort of just like the price of learning. It ain't like paying for a tuition. Insane, shout out to Insane for becoming a member, man. Appreciate you, big homie. That picture is hilarious, doggy. I thought that was you looking like, sometimes I feel like somebody watching me. You need no privacy. Oh. I can never remember what that dude's name was. I always think it's Michael Jackson. Yeah, I mean, but I look at it like it's just the cost of me paying to learn something. That's how I look at it. I've burnt money at strip clubs. I've burnt money. I mean, I paid like we burn money going to college. I think. I mean, you go to college and you get your degree, and then you get out and you're like 30,000 later. Now what I do? We spend money in a lot of places, though. I'd rather lose money trying to learn something. I'd rather lose money trying to learn something. That's going to better who I am as a person. That's going to better. I look at it like this. Most of us go to work. Most of us go to work to make money, right? We go to work to make money. Okay, follow me on this. I don't know. I'm going to try to draw this for y'all. We go to work to make money. We start here. We go to work to make money. It's like a triangle. So we go there. We learn that job to make money. But most of us go to work just for money. So if you skip the job and you started focusing on how money works, taking the little money you have and saving it and making $100 turn into $300 and constantly doing that over and over again. Yeah, you're trying to make money. You're not trying to learn how to load the truck at Pepsi. You don't really care to be the janitor at the school. You don't really give a damn that you the secretary for for the most part. Some people have jobs that are fulfilling and they like doing them. But for the most part, you don't care about your job. You're trying to get to the money. So if you just focus on money, that's how this is my philosophy. You just focus on making money, make money, and how money works. You'll be closer to what you're trying to do. And then now you have the free time from the job to do what you really want to do because you figured out money. But I think we're trained to believe that money comes from a job. And then what we do with our money a lot of times is just a travesty. I don't it's just a travesty. I mean, we spend it emotionally on things we want to do, and I mean, if y'all trying to be a member, y'all just send me a text 786-405-9499. What you say, Cal? You ain't got money in your bank account, everything left over after bills. Hit the stock market for me. Because money sitting makes 0 sense, dog. Like you just sitting looking at money in the bank, it makes 0 sense. Yesterday, it was a play came out. It came out too fast to put it into the actual on the platform, but the play Spy came out, and in a red day with the market down. I made 90% on my money, almost 100%. You know what that means? That means basically $500 turned into $1,000. And the bank promises you 3% interest at the end of the year if you just let your money stay there. 3% they promise you. 3 at the end of the year if you just let your money stay there. That's what the bank promises. So yeah, bro, that's why I talk about it. Y'all saying don't stop talking about it. Keep giving the knowledge. I'm not gonna stop. I feel it's my duty to tell people what I know, and when it touch them, it touch them. If it don't, it don't. If you sign up and at least you saw it once you sign up, you saw it. You had an opportunity to stick with it. It takes a person that really wants to know and really wants to change the way they see things. Really want to learn and change the way they see things and stick with it as long as they stick with. Look how long, look how long we give our jobs. Go in there, we argue about raises and 5 years, 10 years. Man, he don't want to give me a quarter. You know what I'm saying? You gave Jay a quarter. Why you don't want to give me a quarter? You know what I'm saying? They used to give us 50 cents. And we do that for 15 years. We do that for 15 years. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm here, dog. Listen, we'll have some 5 videos coming for y'all, Raymond Walsh. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a couple more of these questions. Then I'm out of here for real. Hour and 30 minutes. We're doing the Wholesome Holloway. That's wholesome thing. 3 hours and 30-minute live. D, how would you convince someone with no knowledge of stock market to invest their money into stocks? I tell them to get on Investor Die. Text me and get on Investor Die. See, that's what. Let me take my glasses off. Talk to y'all. Y'all see my eyes? See, that's what we created because we know that most of us don't understand stocks. I'm just talking about people who don't have. We don't understand the market. So we created Investor Die, and basically Investor Die, we show what we're investing in, and all you got to do is copy it. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the app. You just got to learn things on the app, but there's just videos to show you how you make a trade, how you take your money out, how you deposit money. But we let you copy what we're doing because we know what 305 Kane just said. Telling somebody to invest your money is like sending somebody in the woods and saying, hey, you need to survive. They know they need to drink water. They know they need to eat food. They just don't know which animals to kill, which plants they could drink, and which now that they can drink, which now they can get water from. They just don't know. So it's sort of like the same thing. Maverick, we got a special going on, bro. We got a special going on. Just send me a text. Send me a text and we'll talk about it. 786-405-9499. Because we're going to change the platform, and so we're going to change the platform to try to get a bigger community on a different platform, just a different platform. That's all. It'll be set up the same, but I just wanted to be automated. I don't want, because now this way y'all text me, I talk to you, we get on. Sometimes we even get on the phone. So just want to change the platform, the way it's set up. You say you need a link. Let's see. But you're still going to, in the end, you're still going to have to send a text. Let's see. I'm going to do it like this for you. You're still going to have to send a text to get started. It all goes through text messages. I'll put the link in here. So yeah, so what you said about how do you get somebody started that don't know anything about it? That's why we created it. We created it so you can just come look and copy. And you can come look and see what we're saying about crypto and see what we're saying about stocks and see what we're saying about the news today and how news affect the market. And you just looking, and then when a play come out, basically the play says, hey, we're going to get Apple at $1, and then we're going to sell Apple at $1. And you make a decision if you want to buy Apple at $1 and sell when we're going to sell. You just copy what we do. I mean, we set it up that way. Don said he learned the value of money early. That's what's up. I mean, it should happen early. Raymond Ross said, y'all need to listen to these beats. I know it seems like they're all the same, right? You think so, man? You think you said I should go on the other channels to promote CCI? Never thought about that. That's a good idea, 305. They love to have me on there. You know what I'm saying? That's a good idea. That's 305. That's an all right idea. I never thought about that. I'm sure they most of them want me on there because we credentialed, we are at practice, we get to see things. I might take you up on that offer, bro. What Miami Flow? He in here? All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna get up out of here. I got some things to do, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who texts me, I'm about to get at y'all right now. Love and peace. I'm out.